Picture this, trading without dollars or SWIFT. A massive economic shift is happening right now, and by 2026, the BRICS nations could be processing $2 trillion through their own system. Are you ready for what's coming? I'm your guide to emerging markets, and today, we're cracking open BRICS Pay and BRICS Bridge. This isn't just news, it's a financial revolution hitting us now. Have you ever wondered why leaders like Putin and Xi are pushing so hard for total financial independence? There's a powerful reason, and it goes way beyond politics. But you'll want to stick around because at the end of this video, I'm dropping exclusive trading tips that could supercharge your portfolio. The old financial system as we know it is facing its biggest challenge yet. Let's break it down. BRICS isn't just a catchy acronym for a group of countries. It represents the future of global trade for a huge portion of the world. We're talking Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. But they're not stopping there. They're growing incredibly fast. By 2025, they're set to welcome Iran, Egypt, the United Arab Emirates, and Ethiopia into the fold. This expansion is massive. Together, this new bloc will represent about 37% of the entire global GDP and hold over $6 trillion in foreign reserves. That's a staggering amount of economic power. The story of BRICS really begins back in 2009, right after the global financial crisis of 2008. That event shook confidence in the existing Western-led financial system. But the real catalyst, the thing that lit the fuse, was the wave of G7 sanctions, especially those against Russia. This pushed the BRICS nations to accelerate their ultimate goal, to ditch the dollar and create their own independent financial infrastructure, forever. And the momentum is building. A potential bombshell for 2026 is that Ecuador might be joining the alliance through a partnership with the ALBA bloc. Imagine this: Ecuador exporting its bananas and oil to other member countries without ever touching a US dollar. This could slash their currency exchange risks by as much as 30%. This isn't a theoretical concept. It's real, and it's happening now. So, what does all of this mean for trading and for your investments? The impact is going to be huge. Let's start with the first game changer, BRICS Pay. This isn't some far-off dream. It's a decentralized payment application that launched in 2024. Think of it like a super app that uses simple QR codes to connect different national payment systems. It links Brazil's Pix, India's UPI, and Russia's SBP-MIR system, with more to come. What does this do in practice? It completely revolutionizes cross-border payments. The old way of sending money through SWIFT could take days. With BRICS Pay, transactions are settled in 10 seconds flat. And the fees? SWIFT can charge up to 6.5% for a transfer. BRICS Pay slashes that to a mere 0.1%. By 2026, with an estimated $5 trillion in trade within the bloc, and new wallets being developed for small and medium-sized enterprises, this system will be a powerhouse. Let's walk through a quick demo. Imagine a Chinese exporter selling goods to a buyer in India. The Indian buyer just scans a QR code. Boom. The payment is made instantly. Yuan are converted to rupees in the background, with no US banks, no intermediary, and no external rules. It's direct, it's fast, and it's incredibly cheap. If you think that's mind-blowing, hold on, because the next piece of this puzzle is BRICS Bridge. This is the system being positioned as the direct competitor, a potential killer, to SWIFT itself. Let's do a quick side-by-side comparison to see why. With SWIFT, you're looking at a settlement time of 3 to 5 business days, fees of up to 6.5%, and you're locked into using the US dollar. Now look at BRICS Bridge. Transactions take about 10 seconds. The fees are around 0.1%. And most importantly, it allows countries to trade using their own local currencies. Yuan, rubles, reals, you name it. It is a total win for these nations. They gain speed, save a fortune on fees, and most critically, they gain financial sovereignty. Let's go back to our Ecuador example. A coffee farmer in Ecuador wants to sell their beans to a buyer in India. Using the BRICS Bridge, they can get paid directly in Indian rupees, or even a future digital version of their own currency, the Sucre. This would let them save up to 90% on transaction fees and completely avoid the volatility and political risks tied to the US dollar. For businesses in these countries, it's an absolute game changer. The old way of conducting international trade is officially on notice. But the big question remains: can BRICS Bridge really replace SWIFT? Is the dollar's dominance truly at an end? In the next section, we are going to do a step-by-step breakdown of how this system could work on a global scale. And as promised, I'll give you those exclusive trading tips for 2026 to help you navigate this new financial landscape. If you're interested in investing in emerging markets and want to stay ahead of these massive trends, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe. We see you watching, so don't forget to hit follow for more updates. We've got part 2 of this deep dive loaded and ready to go. Stay locked in.